Hello everybody, I am Mike of the Cianwood City Magikarps. This week I am playing Ian of the Mahogany Town Mews. Was a good battle. I led off with my Garchomp nicknamed Garfunkel. He led off with his Aerodactyl. I have my Garchomp focus sashed, so that I could take an Ice Fang from him. Specifically so that I didn't die one hit, first try. Didn't need it anyways, but it would have been there if I did, just so I could get my rocks off. After this, I did not expect this battle to go my way at all, because he's a much more experienced, much more resourced player than I am. But so losing Garchomp at the beginning wasn't terrible for me. So I send out my Starmie, nicknamed Patrick. Gonna try to go for the Rapid Spin, but he took out Aerodactyl. I tried to go for a Scald, get a burn off on Aerodactyl, thinking that would work. So he sends out Tapu Fini, gets his Misty Surge. This terrain does not allow any sort of statuses, so I couldn't get the burn off anyways, even if I wanted to. So Scald's not very effective, doesn't really do much to Tapu Fini. So he gets his leftovers up. So I bring him back, thinking that's not going to do anything. So I send out my Porygon Z. Porygon Z normally would go Z conversion. I decided not to right now, and so he got his Calm Mind off. So that's all right. I can deal with that. So I go for So he takes back Feeny Hut Jr. And I go for my crap. What did I even use? So he gets his that. I go for my Thunderbolt, thinking that would do some damage. Doesn't do crap against this. It's all right. I can do some with it. So I was gonna Z conversion here. Just changed my mind. Just decided to bring it back. So I send out Super Dude, my Lucario. Thinking that could be faster. He goes for Toxic. Doesn't affect me. Whatever. So that was a good thing on my part. He gets a little health back. He brings it back, sends out his Zapdos, thinking, cool, this is gonna hurt me. This is gonna hurt me a lot. So he gets his pressure. I use Vacuum Wave, thinking that I could get something done. Didn't really do anything. And so I lost some health because of my Life Orb, but oh well. Bring it back because that would destroy me. Send out my Porygon yet again. Uses his Heat Wave. It does a little bit, not too much. I can handle it. Burned. Don't really like that, but whatever, happens. So I use my Ice Beam, knowing that this could destroy him if possible. And it does. So luckily I got the crit there. I'm not sure if the crit matters, but if somebody wants to do those calcs and tell me about that, I'll be more than happy to listen. He sends out his Zygarde, 10% Air Thud, awesome. Gets his Aura Break. So I was still tentative about going for the Z conversion, because I'm not entirely sure how that would play out for me. Doesn't really come off at the end because I die anyways. But oh well. So I send out my Jirachi, and thinking this Jirachi can do something if necessary. So he gets his Dragon Dance. I'm like, okay, cool. He just gets a little bit of free. So I go for my Iron Head, and it does enough. Got another crit. I'm doing good. He's getting really mad at me because I'm getting crits. So I decided to send out my Togekiss. He goes with another 1,000 arrows. I lose my Flying type, and it takes me down like 3/4. He loses some health. That's awesome. Surprisingly, he's still alive. I was hoping for I'm assuming he's a Life Orb, so I was hoping that would take a little bit more off of him. He's gonna go for killing me and himself, and I can't blame him. So I don't get the kill for that. He gets a accidental suicide or whatever it is. So he gets the kill for me. So at this point he sends back in Feeny Hut Jr. Gets Misty Surge again. Psychic Terrain, I think it is. And so I go for my super dude. So he gets stoned and gets the terrain up. And so I go for he goes for the defog, gets rid of his stones. Which good for him, not super good for me. So I go for a flash cannon, which is not the best, not the worst. I can take it. And so after this, I'm never super sure how this battle's gonna go. It could go one way or the other at any point, any time. So he gets another Calm Mind off, which I think is 2 for him so far, maybe 3. So I go for my flash cannon, and not bad. Maybe one more of those and he's out. If he stays in that long, yeah, maybe 2 with the leftovers. But I'll go for it and see what happens. So I bring back Lucario, and I send back out Starmie, and he goes for a Moonblast. Moonblast is not good for me. It does more than half my health. One shot. It's not okay. So I cannot take a second one of those at all. So I decide I'm gonna go for a Recover to get back some of my health, because I was almost positive I was faster than him, which means I can definitely take a second one of these, and then I could do something else. See, I knew that if Recover went off, I'd be faster than him, and so, but if it didn't, I was gonna die anyways. So now I know that I can definitely take a second one. And so I decide to go for Psywave here, which isn't at all based on any stat changes, whatever. And so he goes for another Calm Mind, thinking he's getting all set up. And so raises some more stats, all of that. I'm still faster than him. I can definitely take another Moonblast. Maybe not after his stat changes. I don't think I can take another Moonblast, but I'm still faster than him. He is. Terrain is gone, which is good. So I go for another Psywave, and it goes. And I'm happy about that, because I don't like Feeny Hut Jr. So now I'm thinking this could still go either way. I'm getting some good hits. He's getting some good hits. I'm missing I'm getting some good crits. He's getting some good crits. I get a burn off, and I'm so happy about that. He goes for a Shadow Ball, which is terrifying. Luckily, I can survive that, and so that's good for me. Both of us get our leftovers. So luckily, he's still burned, which I'm so happy about, because I just hate Blissey. Everybody just hates Blissey. So I go for another Psywave, which once again is just isn't affected by a lot of stuff. So he goes for his Stealth Rocks. And I'm like, okay, cool, whatever. Don't really plan on switching in or switching out right now. So since he put him down, still got his leftovers. He gets burned again. I'm so happy about that. So I decided to go for a Rapid Spin, just get rid of these rocks right away. Get a little bit of damage. I'm good. So he goes for another Shadow Ball, and I'm gone. I'm good with that. I got the rocks away. Perfectly fine. So I'm thinking, what do I bring in against Blissey? Not really sure what to bring in. So I decided to go for my Jirachi, thinking this will work. Something good can happen. He's at full health. He's golden. So I go for an Iron Head, and does enough. I got the flinch, which is with Serene Grace, it's like a 60% chance, I think. So I'm super happy about that. So I'm getting the crits, I'm getting the flinches. I'm super happy at this point. So I go for another Iron Head, thinking maybe I can get another one, but don't need it. I got a crit, and he faints. So right now it's 2-2. He sends out his Shaman, which is freaking adorable. I love it. And so he goes for a Seed Flare. I avoid. Lucky for me, I go for a U-turn, thinking that I can just start switching out. So I send back in my Lucario, and so I'm pretty sure that I'm faster, but I don't know. Yeah, I guess not. So he goes for the Seed Flare, and that does a lot for being not super effective. So I go for a Focus Blast. And this thing just wrecks. And I was so happy. So at that point, I have 4 HP left. He sends out his Aerodactyl. It's his last Pokemon, I believe. And I'm so happy because, like, yeah, he's faster, but I was just gonna take it, and that's it. So now Jirachi comes back out, and it's 1v1. I'm at full, he's not at full. I hope that I can take this and just go with it. He goes for a Rock Slide, and it doesn't do much. I'm so excited. Go for an Iron Head, and that's it. And then super effective, and that's it. I have beaten Ian. I think this might be the first time in my entire battling career that I've actually beaten Ian, which is super exciting for me. And so that's the end of that. I'll see you all next week when I believe I face the Trevenants next week. So until then, good looking out, and as they say in Cianwood, Carpe Diem.